All right, today we're going to copy and paste into a new replit. Let's see, I need skeleton notes. So we're going to copy the main class. We're going to grab the import, and I don't want to grab this class down here, operations. So we're going to stop here, Control C, go to a new replit called Java, and we can call it static methods notes. We can paste it in here, and I can go a little smaller here. Oops, that's not what I want. Windows, Alt. What is it? Control. There we go. Control. All right. Then let's go to add a file, and that class was called operations, and we'll go operations.java. Go back and grab the rest of it. Class operations. Copy. And we'll paste in here. All right, let's go through the lab. Have the users enter a double. So we have system out, print line, or print, I guess we should say. Enter a number, let's say, not necessarily a double, but it could be. And we go, we need a scanner object, keyboard. So from the keyboard, new scanner, system in. We got enter a number, and then double num is equal to keyboard dot next double. Create a static method called value that will return the value of x squared minus 3x plus 1. So let's go down to the bottom here, and we're going to create a static method. Public static void value, I think is what I want it called. Oh, it needs to get that double value. Double, we can call that num as well. There's the formula, so we'll have it return num times num, there's num squared, minus 3 times num, and then plus 1. All right, and I'll get rid of this so it doesn't have an error. So we'll go back up here, create a static method called value, got that. Print out the result by calling value. So system out, print line, and we can just find the value of num. And now this is done statically because we didn't create an object to run this. We'll see if the program will run, see if I have any mistakes here. I do. Unexpected return value. Return num times... what? Did I type return? Oh, I did it as a void. So we're returning a double value. There we go. That should run now. I hope anyway. 2.843. So there is the double value, and then the rest of that is other stuff that I have in the program right now. We'll talk about that later. So 0.553. Did I have it round to 3 decimal places? Okay, so that changes things a little bit. Print f, percent dot 3 decimal places, f, and then it goes comma with this. And then now when we run it, we're actually going to have a little bit of a problem with this. 2.983 or whatever I did. See how it runs that next number. Print f is like a print, so we need to kick the cursor down to the next line. So now when we run it, .445 or whatever we want. Now it separates those two numbers. Create a pet class. Pet.java and class pet. Got that done. Create a pet. Have the user enter their pet's name and type of pet. So system out, print. Enter your pet's name. System out print. Oh, no. We want string name is equal to keyboard dot next. System out print. Enter your pet type, like a dog or a cat or a bird. String type is equal to keyboard dot next. Got that. Create a static method called nice in the pet class that prints the string Ralph is a nice dog, so to speak. All right, so we're going to go up to here and we're going to go public. We're going to make this a static method, void, and we're going to say nice. And it's going to receive two strings. It's going to receive a string for the name and a string for the type. Oh, I got an extra parenthesis going on there. I should fix it. System out, print line, name is a nice type. Let's go back to main, create a static. Got that. Example, tiger's a nice cat. Call the static method in the main method. So right here, so we're going to go system out. No. We're going to have pet. It's got to know what class to look into. So we're telling it it's in the pet class. I got to see if this microphone's working. It is. And then nice, and then we'll send it the name and the type. And it should say, Ralph is a nice dog. 3.4, Ralph, dog, Ralph is a nice dog. Your turn. So I'll have the students try to make the following code work. So we're going to uncomment that. And then we'll uncomment this one. And so we need a static smart method that prints out Ralph is a smart dog. So public, it's called statically because we're using the class and not an object. Void smart. String name, string type, name, name is a smart dog. So now when we run this, right turn. Oh, I didn't make this static method. So let's comment that out. And when we run it, this should work now. 3.4, Ralph, dog. Ralph is a nice dog. Ralph is a smart dog. Now let's make this static method that is not in the pet class. It's down here. Public static void right turn. System out print line. No right turn on red. And now this should work because now we've created this static method and it's calling it. 3.4 Ralph, dog. Ralph is a nice dog. Ralph is a smart dog. No right turn on red. And we called that static method. Now, other static methods are all the math methods. So math is the class. Square root is the method. So it'll do the square root of 80, which is 8.944. Operations, we're calling, we have an object. So as a comparison, these are not static methods. First, second, and third need an object to be created. And we've created the object obj for object. We're calling first and sending 3, second calling 3, third calling 3. So if we look at operations, when you send 3 to the first method, right there, 3 gets put into num, then it takes num times 2. 3 times 2 is 6 and returns back to the main method and it prints 6. When you send 3 to the second method, 3 gets put into num, then the first thing it runs into is it calls the first method. So 3 now goes to the first method, and 6, 3 times 2, is returned back here, and 6 plus 4 gives you the 10. Then when we send 3 to the third method, so 3 gets put into here, the first thing it runs into is call the second, 3 gets put into there, call the first, 3 gets put into there, and then finally 3 times 2 is 6. 6 returns here where it was called. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10's returned to where it was called, and 10 minus 2 is 8.